What's going on, YouTube? My name is King Langer, and welcome to a game called Firewatch. I have no idea what this game is about. All I know is it's just super popular. Everybody's been playing it, and I wanted to try it out for myself. So time to shut up and let's just get right into it. New game. Here we go, boy. Let's go. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Here we go. Haha. I don't know what that was. I apologize. You see Julia. Alright. What about Julia? Do I click? Okay, yeah, I click. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You and Henry are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. What you do, girl? What you do? You are drunk. Oh, okay, so I can pick what answer. You are drunk, so what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's get that one. You're pretty, she says coolly. Oh, I get it. It took me a minute. They're doing a grammar thing. I see what they did. We said your instead of your. Like you are. Haha. I'm an idiot. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, wow, the graphics. 360 no scope. Alright. R2 to use objects. Alright, pick the force! The force is strong with this one. Let's see. Oh, we just had to pick up our book bag and sorry, let me change the sensitivity real quick. Alright, so this is the garage. Can we get in the car? Yeah. We're just gonna leave the what do you call it? The lid or the door for the trunk. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a car person. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. I love dogs. I have two. Well, I don't own either of them. One's like a family dog, and the other one's technically my sister's dog. Leave me alone. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad. That's actually this kind of dog my sister has. My sister has a German Shepherd, and he is adorable. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. Ugh. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. I think they're fantastic. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Alright, so what's going on? Alright, so we didn't even get to drive. We can run. Can I jump? No, not yet. Hopefully, eventually I can jump. Because every good game has to have a jumping mechanic. Let's see, what is this? Can I take that? Thoroughfare trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Alright, well, there's bears walking around. This should be absolutely fun. Flashback. Or are we still talking to Julia? 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Well, I don't want to ignore her. You know, I want to address the situation. So how about you just get mad? You get mad. You call her an inconsiderate a-hole. She tells you to F yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Uh-oh. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. So, I guess everything's okay. Like, we just had a little argument, and we got, like, I apologized and stuff, and we got over it, I'm guessing. Just to make her laugh, we'll frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Alright, now we're... Oh, God. Where were we just now? Woo! Jesus. Alright, can we run? La-di-da-di-da. Let's see, what is this? 2 Forks, fire lookout. 2 Forks lookout tower, 8 more miles still. Okay, now I can climb and jump over stuff. The sun is hot. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh, God. Mayhem runs away. F, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his face in. That's what you do. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. So Mayhem just ran off? What? Some kind of dog he was. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. I don't know what that word means. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. So they're not even going to give me an option to be like, well, it's a great opportunity for you. Let's go ahead and move out there. It's not going to give you that option. Convince her not to take the job. No, I want agree if she commutes back and forth. Neither of these are good answers. If you do this one, it's basically telling her, like, absolutely not. Don't take that job. That's a terrible job. You don't need it. But if you do agree if she commutes back and forth, you're saying, all right, yeah, you know, that's a great job for you, but you need to fly there and then fly back. Like, I'm not going with you. I gotta pick the lesser of two evils, though, so I'm gonna go with this one. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. There we go. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Okay. 1985. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Uh-oh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Well, I don't want to just be like, yeah, let's do this and forget about it. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Let's do that. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. Please don't tell me like she died or something. Pick up the journal. Force! Ooh! I'm gonna have to blur that out. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. So he left because a robber came and then he came back. Not sure how that works. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Uh-oh. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. She's gonna die or something, and I'm gonna be so upset. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. I don't know if that's a good idea for me to take care of her myself. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, she would get definitely the care she needs in a full-time care facility, so we'll do that. Alright, looking at the trees. Alright, here we go. Run, 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 run. Running through the forest. Fantastic. There's a deer. Can I attack it? What the crap? What was that? Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Oh, God. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Okay. That's not good. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh, God, no. Sweet. She buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it. I don't understand why we need a typewriter, but that last sentence, oh, God. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Jeez. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of her mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. So we don't have a job. Great. You take it. Of course. We took a job as a Firewatchman. Is this like our first day on the job kind of thing? Could you please load, please? Thank you. Yeah, this must be the job we took. Enter the lookout tower. Thank you! I thought maybe I'd just throw myself off the cliff and die. Jesus. Alright, this is... Wow, this is high up. I do not like heights to begin with. Alright, can I open the door? Yes. Turn on the power. Is that the power? Generator switch. There we go. Ha-ha!
Hello, Two Forks
Turn
Tower.
on the power. Alright, what am I doing now?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower.
Two
Come
Forks
in.
Tower. Oh, there we go. Contact supervisor on radio. Hold L2 to activate radio. Oh, now I get to pick the audio. Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
That voice,
Yeah,
though.
that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Go ahead with what? Nobody back home can stand
Okay,
you.
you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Whoop. I can tell me and her are going to be best friends. Alright, day 1. I'm really liking this game. Like, now that we're actually getting into the gameplay, that decision making, nice touch. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna really like this. I've heard, not even just from people playing this game, but I've heard from
You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
You can see me? Okay, that's weird. Not only have I seen, like, literally everybody play this for YouTube, like, a bunch of my coworkers who have played this game, they all recommended it to me, and they told me it's like a drama thriller, kind of like, they told me it's got a lot of suspense in it. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what's going to happen. I'll pick up the radio. Sorry, guess I slept in.
Sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Like, kick the crap out of them?
Kick the shit out of them sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
What are we looking for here? It's in something they said. I don't know. I'm going to find it in the next video, guys. I am all out of time for this episode. If you're enjoying this series, go ahead and leave some love down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And this is King Langer. Until next time.